Ladies and gentlemen, strap in for a roller coaster smackdown in the world of celebrity chefs because Salt Bae just waltzed into sports headlines, flashing knives and attitude like a rock star at midfield. This is Nusret Gökçe, born in a tiny Turkish village in 1983, who blasted into internet superstardom back in 2017 for sprinkling salt like confetti. But now, he's turned sports arenas into his personal sin bin with antics sizzling hotter than his golden leaf steaks. Before we even dive into the sports scandals, let's talk crumbling empires. In June 2023, Salt Bae's burger joint in New York shut its doors, roasted by critics and dubbed one of the worst restaurants in the city. Reviewers flamed everything from overpriced, lackluster food to chaotic service, calling it a tourist trap in Wagyu clothing. If you think it couldn't get juicier, think again. June 2025, the opulent Nusret Steakhouse in Beverly Hills quietly closed up shop too. Once a hotspot for gold-plated tomahawks and influencers with deep pockets, it faded out with barely a whimper, leaving behind a trail of bad reviews, empty booths, and broken foodie dreams. The cracks in the culinary kingdom are showing, and the fallout isn't just in the kitchen. Let's serve the meaty scoop TMZ style. First up, the Champions League after-party meltdown. Well, alleged meltdown. Footage of him being escorted out of a VIP spot in Munich after PSG crushed Real Madrid has set social media ablaze. Brandishing his trademark swagger, Salt Bae claims he was not invited. He was just there for the fans, waiting outside in a blur of flashing cameras. But the clip looks more like a scene from a gladiator movie. Door slams, security blocks, the crowd roars, and our salt-sprinkling chef caught in the middle. He scooped up signatures and selfies afterward, waving off rumors of being kicked out like a pro athlete brushing off a foul call. It's a soap opera twist tossed with a side of controversy. Flashback to 2022, the World Cup final in Qatar. Salt Bae charges onto the pitch like a bull in a china shop and grabs the greatest trophy of all. His hands on the FIFA World Cup trophy ignited more heat than his $700 stakes, automatically triggering FIFA's rulebook explosion. Only players and heads of state are allowed that honor, but apparently not our favorite Turkish butcher. Then came the photobombing cameo with Messi, biting medals, buffering into celebration circles, not exactly playing by the rules. The result? FIFA launched an internal investigation faster than a red card in stoppage time. Swish, there goes his shot at World Cup etiquette history, now marinated in scandal. Fast forward, his pitch antics cost him big. He's officially banned from the 2023 US Open Cup final. Cue the record scratch. And guess what? He's also been stripped of access to Rolling Loud 2023, that hip-hop mega-fest. Looks like Salt Bae's all-access pass just got downgraded to no entry. From VIP to vanished. Talk about a fall from Shimmer. Meanwhile, the man himself doubles down, posting Instagram images of himself with FIFA bigwig Gianni Infantino and soccer legends Ronaldo, Cafu, and Roberto Carlos, like he's still front row at the world's most exclusive stadium. Cue the spicy drama. Spanish fans hiss, critics cry foul, and Reddit boils over. One user called him a meme-making money magnet masquerading as a chef, while another wrote, "He's friends with the president of FIFA. I don't think they need to do an investigation, LMAO." Another cracked wise, "This guy just doesn't stop, and he never talks, just does cringe shit." That's right, Salt Bae is now a sports scandal superstar, neck deep in soccer's simmering saltwater. But hold up, did somebody say sports arena? Picture this, arena lights blazing, fans roaring, mascots dancing, and there's Salt Bae gate-crashing every photo op, sprinkling salt on halftime pizza slices like he's auditioning for halftime chef of the year. Whether he's hugging goalposts or photobombing post-match interviews, he's turning sports venues into his personal steakhouse stage. And while traditional stadium fare might be hot dogs and nachos, Salt Bae expects Gold Leaf Prime because why eat ballpark economy when you can feast in luxury? Critics sniff at his price tags, hundreds of dollars per steak, and wonder why a sports star needs a silk apron in the stands. But Salt Bae isn't just dressing the part, he's dressing the players, dressing the stadium vibe, and dressing down conventional sports etiquette, one entree at a time. Let's break down the sports arena scandal special. You cue the flashbulbs. He's decked out in signature sunglasses, white tee, and bling, walking in like a comeback king at center court. Security blocks? He dodges like a nimble point guard, snapping pics, autographs, fast break style. Uninvited? Doesn't matter. He owns the moment anyway, turning hallways into red carpets. And when the crowd roars, was it about a game? Nope. It was his entrance, his aura, his salt aura. Tabloid cameras feast on him like Michelangelo on a marble block. Every step is clickbait gold. But the stakes are high. VIP access lost, FIFA glare, US Open Cup ban, Rolling Loud blacklist. Tis is not a cooking show, it's a showdown. Salt Bae's PR is now in crisis control mode, dishing up excuses faster than he seasons a steak. "I was just greeting fans," he says. There was no party. But tabloids don't buy plain seasoning, they want the full flambe. Meanwhile, fans side-eye. Is this savvy branding or cringe king time? Social media is trending, memes are rife, and sports editors are scribbling hot takes faster than ketchup packets run dry. Even the soccer world's coolest cats, like Manchester City stars, have mimed his signature flourish as homage. But now they're facing a salt-scented backlash, the gestures turning from campy to controversial. So here's the sports arena. Salt Bae episode in a nutshell. A famous chef turned meme.com, sneaking into sports glitterati, piling on controversy like salt on steak. One minute he's gladiating on the pitch, the next he's banned from major finals and festivals. He's caught between fame and fiasco, a living metaphor for too much seasoning. Tabloid verdict, he's both king and court jester in one public spectacle, equal parts sizzling steak chef and scandal magnet. Let this be the ultimate hook. Salt Bae is no longer just a kitchen legend, he's a sports arena headline. Boom! From VIP entrances to pitch invasions, from trophy touching to festival blacklists, this chef turned celebrity is serving spice and drama in equal measure. So what's next? Will he sneak into the Super Bowl booth? Will he try to carve confetti at the World Series? Or will the next step be a stadium-size apology tour? One thing's for sure, in the world where sports and spectacle collide, Salt Bae is the blade that cuts through the hype. Sharp, spicy, and available with a side of scandal. Game over? Not even close. Salt Bae is still on deck, seasoning up the next play.